All right, we are back, and we're going to be doing some more Twist. Continuing through with some of the new heroes. Let's try Dr. Boom. His hero power is summon a 1/1 Boombot with the passive, after a friendly mech dies, shuffle a bomb into your opponent's deck. So we are Bomberman. They just added... Whoa, nice interface. They just added 5 health to Dr. Boom, so he probably wasn't super strong prior to this, but hopefully he's decent now.
This ends now.
Okay, so this is the Jace deck. It does draw a lot of cards, so I just need to load up a bunch of bombs into their deck. I don't think I mind just playing the Micro Mummy. Just curve things out and start spamming hero powers after a while. Going wide is a bit of a liability because, like, the 6-mana Imp spell is... yeah. Kind of a lot of mana cheat. Or at least has the potential to be. Hello?
Time grows short.
Incredible. Let's just do this. I think these are all pretty reasonable. We'll just take the cheap one. We want things to die. And that will add bombs into their deck. It's one bomb. Fills out my curve pretty nicely here. And then we just get to start working in some hero powers to get more bombs into their deck.
Our work now shapes life as we know it.
It's going to get them a lot of long-term value. Nice. Take 2. Alright, we're finally starting to load up the bombs. There's 3 in their deck now. Oof. Wow, that's a lot of mana. Oh my god. They paid 0 for it, and they get so much cost reduction. I think that just lost me the game. Unless I can... I don't know. Get them to draw a bunch of bombs in a row. Nice. Just casual 1 damage. Jeez. It's such an unbelievable eye roll. Just want to go wide where I can, and again, get to the point where the bombs are a more legitimate threat. Because we do have lethal damage where the bombs in their deck, it's just like, that's not realistically going to kill them.
Now I am complete.
Bro's just completed. Imagine having to pay mana for cards. Couldn't be this opponent. Imagine hitting a number other than 1. Couldn't be me.
Time grows short.
Alright. I'm gonna go here, here, and hero power next turn. Hey, it's a bomb. Now the problem here is there's still another expendable performers. There's another bomb. Okay.
A blunder.
Wait. Was it actually a second one drawn, or does Jotun double cast the bombs? I think I remember that from duels. This truly is reliving the duels experience. Except Bomb Warrior is terrible. Infestation. Can I hit a number other than 1? 4, okay. I mean, we only needed a 2. Okay. Let's see if we can maybe hit this here. Nice. Okay. Does that give them 3 now? Or am I just thinking too crazy? Okay. 1 more? Oh. See, I think that was all the same bomb, yeah. I think the Jotun ended up destroying them. Okay. We won a game. Just need to do something similar here, which will be easier because their life total, it's 5 bombs, right? It's a banana, Michael. What could it cost? 5 bombs?
Converting stored energy.
Got a curve? Got some stickiness. that is somehow very satisfying. Problem is they have infinite cards, infinite mana, and what feels like infinite healing. Ooga. Okay, that is 2 bombs into the deck. I've got 3 and 4 here. Next turn I go here and hero power. Okay, I like the part where they're drawing cards towards my bombs. I don't like the part where they've got a legendary treasure. Alright, pray for me. I just needed to not be Azurite Snake or Ox. Do probably want to work in as many hero powers as possible. So let's do this. It's pretty good value.
Error. Hot bucket.
So is this.
Job's done.
6 bombs in deck. That doesn't make it likely that they draw 4, 5 in a row, though. I guess they didn't get the Ox. We go again. One, two, three. I can count.
Error. Hot bucket.
I think I kind of like the Gorilla Bot for a potential turn 5 play. Just things that replace themselves in hand, as well as, like, get more mechs.
Caution. Hot.
Like, I could even just play it on curve if I wanted to, since it's conditional, whereas Ursatron is not. So, sure, let's just go Gorilla Bot here. That could be very good. Go with the cheap one.
Caution. Hot.
So I could either go here and here, or just play the World Breaker. But not unexpected. It feels so weird to, like, care so little about whether or not we get value off of these mechs and just, like, throw them out to die. And then we basically just let them die until they're dead and then wait for the opponent to explode. Like, the little chip damage that we do get is useful. Just for getting us closer to lethal, but, like, isn't necessarily the play of mech. So hero power doesn't help with the meme run. Keep doming them. Make use of that reduced cost life total. Or reduced life total. They keep pointing it at their own minions, but I'm not sure with what.
Leave bones, please.
Okay. There are 4 bombs in deck. I want to definitely hang on to the execute in case they did get the Azerite Ox so that I can Bellowing Flames execute it. Okay, so that's what I thought it was, but it really felt like that should have come down much sooner. Either way, I'm just, like, simply not getting minion damage to face anymore. We're just solely reliant on, like, these bombs hit and dig. Or at least that's what it feels like. Here, reduce some of the incoming damage here. Get some more bombs going. I don't think this actually summons anything right now, unfortunately. Incredible. Such value. I think that's the second time I've seen an Arthas do that. It's very funny every time. No, you could buff my minion, though. Alright. It's just a race between the bombs here.
Unity, precision, primitive.
Okay, this will now at least bring back the Ziliax. Okay, there are now 11, 12 bombs in the deck. This is starting to look very similar to my duels experience. Oh no. Okay. Are they winning from here or something? I hate Arfus so much, man. No way they have 2 of those.
Take a good look. You ain't never seen a lot of good.
It is impossible for someone to get luckier than this opponent.
Self-destruct!
It's so annoying. Fortunately, the queue times are starting to get a little rough in Twist. I don't know. Interest may be waning a little bit. Which is unfortunate because it is a good time when you're not queuing into Arfus. Or my queue is just broken, maybe? Still don't know which one it is. 3 in a row. Alright, just don't let them get Steam Cleaner this time. I think there's a world where I coin a 2-drop just because I have the hero power. And, like, getting the bombs rolling early is so critical for this matchup that, like, passing a single turn has pretty significant consequences. Like, yeah, there's a good chance they just respawn and kill this. But it gets the bomb in their deck. That's what we're trying to do here. Okay. So we just got 3, 4, 5, 6.
Lightboard is killing it!
Kill it, please. Well, at least it wasn't a 1. Already? They can't Steam Cleaner them if they blow up before they get the 5 mana, right? Well, I guess they don't need 5 mana.
Come under my wing.
And I think we just kind of slam the Posic and keep going face. There's 2 bombs in there.
Hey, you! Install these for me, won't you?
Okay. We might just go... What? Start here.
Error. Hot bucket.
Oh, that's not itself a mech. That's fine. There's a world where they do that apparently, but also we consider just slamming a cold light. Okay, so they did get the third excavate. That means they get the card that discovers Steam Cleaner for them every time. Smiley face. I mean, I've got lethal on board. They need to do something here. It also gives me the 3/3. Oh! Wait, I guess I was guaranteed to go face there. Wait. That's just more bombs. Okay, there's 7 bombs.
You could use a scrim.
I think I do want to just play this, though, to ensure that they don't get healing.
You could use a scrim.
Yeah. Because the bombs are still pretty unlikely to get drawn here. 7 out of 30. Isn't that many? It's like a quarter. Getting something like this would really be beneficial then. Breakpoint is currently 2 bombs. This might just be the cold light. Now it's just 1 bomb. In the next turn, we have the Gaia. Please not a Monthul.
Great harvest, eh, Paul?
Okay. Gaia only sets them to 2. Wait, they're gonna die. Gaia is lethal. So is the power base, but... Okay. It's definitely a much more winnable matchup than it used to be. For nearly every deck in this format. So I assume eventually the Arthas play rate will decrease. I said I assume eventually the Arthas play rate will decrease. Is a good curve. Especially if we can stick the automaton. But this is now 4 consecutive Arthaces. I think most things that kill the Trench Surveyor kill the Glowtron too, so... Let's do that. Yeah, the Arthas win rate has significantly declined, but people are still playing it. It's still very good, to be clear, but nowhere near what it used to be. It's fine. I would have liked that to have survived, but still got a good play here. Or do I just... Let's just do this. This is way too small. Okay. That is already 5 bombs into their deck. And that is already a Cold Light Oracle to help them draw them. Yeah, it does seem that Arthas is still probably the best deck in the format, but the gap is much more narrow. So that's good. And then hopefully there will be some like actual balance changes to help bring it more in line, other than just the health total change. Okay, that's a big issue for me. Because I have no real way to get that off the board here. So we're just kind of in the wait for the... Okay. The lethal damage to face. From the bombs.
Converting stored energy.
There's one. It's a good start. That's not good. But to be fair, it's mostly just not good for me. The opponent's gonna be fine. I do have 8 bombs in there. 9 bombs. $14 damage.
Threat detected. Dispatching platform.
Oof. This would have been very good if it were playable. I think we just want to delay the Cold Light Oracle until like a Hail Mary turn. When we're about to die. Oh, that's going to be healing. Ugh. Okay, well, this probably will have to be the Cold Light Oracle turn. So 16 coming at me, 18 with this. Just need them to draw a bunch of bombs. Here's one. Did not clear a singular minion. So I need 3 consecutive bombs. If there's 10, it's not very likely at all to happen. 0 bombs, in fact. That is much less than 3. No way they missed this lethal, right? Sure would like to queue into a different deck. Well, based on this, I would just like to queue into any deck. There we go. Hey, a different deck.
Obey my command.
All right. I don't particularly like any of these. We are often going to be behind on board in this matchup, I imagine. But maybe a micro mummy can change things. We also need 1 additional bomb for this matchup compared to Arthas. This is a really good pickup for turn 3 just because it makes tokens. Okay. So we're gonna lose the micro mummy. Holy. Wow. That's repulsive. It's actually just hero power here. Just because that can help me swing back the board. And I think making use of the hero power offsets like the fairly limited card draw and generation that this deck has. And can help like pace out the resources in a way that allows the opponent to find time to draw the bombs. Okay. A lot is going to depend on where this lands. That's unfortunate for me. I think we're just already too far behind to have much of a chance of coming back. That said, like this hero power fireworker is pretty good into Behemoth followed by a Leviathan. It's a matter of whether I have enough health to make it that far. Would also be very helpful to find a, I guess I have Brawl, but also Dynamatic. Okay. This deck does have healing, though. So that could offset some of the progress that we do make. But we also did just open up the Spider Bomb plus Hero Power turn. Urge. Really? It's not the choice I would have gone with, but that's potentially a big deal.
Explosions! Now in color!
This is gonna trade over it, but we do get the boom bots is what I'm looking for here. I just need to survive to get a Cold Light Oracle turn again. Hopefully. Devastating. At least it's a mech, though. But it will never be able to attack. Thank God. Okay, probably just need to get lucky off this.
Threat detected.
But I'm also probably just dead here. Any legendary elemental will kill me.
Power of the ground. Self-destruct!
The opponent has taken more than long enough. That game. I'm not gonna sit through them bumbling through yet another turn. Okay, Zol Jin also just lost some health. So that's neat for me. Finding one drops seems rough in this deck. Okay. I'm just gonna be playing a naked automaton, I think. Cool. Quite frankly, the most obvious play that could have been made there. I can't even see their hand. But
Your signature is required.
yeah. Well, I'm kind of behind already. And we lose. Cool, let's just go next. I'm tired of these just impossibly slow opponents. After waiting an extraordinarily long time in the queue. don't think I've encountered Nozdormu before. I've heard he's pretty fun, though. So he may be one of the next heroes that I play myself. Start with an extra mana crystal. You have 30 seconds. Oh, thank God. That solves the issue I've had with slow opponents so far. Surely. Let's sneak this out. 35 health wants me to get some chip damage through with the minions, so... Oh.
My flight comes to your aid.
That might have just lost me the game. I really needed that to stick. Like, I have next to nothing available. Do I have Reborn here? Stealth? Sure. It was absolutely crucial for that minion to survive, and
My flight comes to your aid.
once again, it just immediately dies. It feels like every class just has a significantly higher power level than Dr. Boom, even with the health change. Let's go here, make a trade. I need to be able to play the Bellowing Flames next turn to have any semblance of a chance to swing this back. But I am beginning to see why it was necessary to buff Dr. Boom.
Is infinite. The rope is not.
I really didn't want that to go face.
I see a vision in flames.
Very unlucky. At least I cleared one. Next turn needs to be the mothership.
To your aid.
The dragons come.
They what now?
They will break upon the sand.
Those aren't bad. Just in terms of their stat line. I hate that card so much, man.
Toys are much more fun to bring.
Well, we don't die here, but the opponent heals pretty much to full for the rest of the game, and there's not nearly enough bombs to make this remotely close.
Is infinite. The rope is not.
I wield the power.
Am I just dead?
My flight comes to your aid.
Being able to get poisonous on the Gaia would have been so good. think they left themselves open here by not trading, but they might just have an Alexstrasza here to kill me.
You think this is your time? It is mine.
Is infinite. The world is not.
Okay. There's 10 bombs, 35 cards. And I've got a Cold Light Oracle. Incredible.
I saw this coming.
I don't see a way that I can get there. Other than reducing the number of bombs that they'll need to draw here.
I saw this coming.
So they just need to hit 4 in a row, which is very unlikely. They got 0. God, this deck sucks so bad. Oh, man. It's just like bombs are just terrible and terribly frustrating as a primary strategy. This is easily the worst performing deck that I've, like, actually given a fair shake to. It's just terrible. It's not a good deck. Honestly, Arthas might be its best matchup because of the reduced life total. Just look for a 1 and a 2. In particular, a 1, though. Okay.
Error. Hot bucket.
You. You.
Caution. Hot.
Just loading up the bombs. So we can go here and hero power, start making use of that, then like Venomizer and hero power. It's a good response, but like it's slow, it's off of the rune curve, it shuffles a bunch of bombs in their deck and just passes initiative back to me, so there are definitely worse things that could have happened to me. We're just kind of in the... We're restarting the game with the opponent at less health and like bombs in the deck, so... And now it's going to be more difficult to hit the Unholy again. I guess they do have the benefit of the corpses to spend. So they did get like 1 upside off of this. I could have gone horrendously for them. No mechs this turn, but we've already gotten a lot going, and like there's lethal damage worth of bombs on their deck already. The Posic doesn't feel very good right here. It doesn't feel very good in the deck, full stop. Like, I know it's a good quality card, But I feel like it's a little bit too cute in terms of getting mechs in play to
Great
continue the bomb
harvest,
train.
Yes, Ma.
That may actually be a problem. Do not have an answer there. I lied.
Take that.
That would have been a huge deal for that to go off even once. Like, every tick is one additional bomb that needs to be drawn. Okay, so that's a legendary. What is happening, man? I'm going to lose this game because I keep getting just absolutely and devastatingly high rolled. It's the Ziliax.
Unity, precision.
Don't really like stacking minions here, but it's seemingly the way that we actually get through that. 7 bombs. It's not very likely to get drawn. At least the shape of this is now pretty awkward. That's really bad for me. Yeah, I think it's extraordinarily clear that we lose from here. And even with the opponent making the worst possible trade that I've, quite frankly, ever seen. Are they not familiar with how that could help? It just must not have been familiar with, like, the order that would go off in. The brawl might save, though. Which I certainly need it to. Or I'm just taking 15 from a CNE. That seems unlikely to happen at this point, though. Most of these outcomes are fine. I think that one is included in that.
We do what the living cannot.
Jesus Christ. This is sickening. Okay, so my mechs don't do anything anymore. My deck is completely useless unless they draw 4 consecutive bombs. It's the only thing that can make any difference in this game. Yeah, lethal damage on board, I lose. If they can't, didn't draw a single bomb. This is unreal. This deck sucks! Oh my god! Playing against Arthas sucks, man. I hate this.
Will serve me in death.
Alright. It's the other good deck in the format. Just keep a curve. Maybe this will be the time we stick an automaton. Copium.
Me have bad for you.
I don't even know what to do. I guess this. I don't like giving them additional corpses though. Nor do I like reducing the number of bombs that I shuffle into their deck, but probably worse to get any further behind than I'm going to.
Fight until you can't no more.
Where I needed a 1-drop. I don't know. I can't win the board against this deck. I can't win the board against any deck in this format with this deck, so we just have to rely on the bombs, but bombs are just an excruciatingly difficult strategy to play around because they simply do not get drawn. If they have a Malignant Horror, I'm just dead. Unlucky. I mean, I have no play. There's no chance for me here.
One more death can't hurt.
At least they're drawing cards. Surely they'll draw into the bombs, right? I don't even have enough bombs to make any meaningful difference here. I just don't want to do this anymore. This is... like, this just feels horrible to be so massively outclassed by every deck in this format.
Salam, Ashelanore.
Okay. At least we ran into another underperforming deck for a change. One day we'll stick an automaton, I can feel it.
Time's short. Observe, analyze, engage. My hand is too full.
It's a pretty important burn. So what could they could have gotten a jar dealer? There aren't that many minions in this deck, right? Seems likely it was just a jar dealer. Oh, and a 1/3. Okay.
Time's short. Converting stored energy. Commence obliteration.
This is the type of start that I've been, like, trying to eke out every time I've drawn a automaton, so. It actually getting to do something for a change is very nice, even if only for a turn. How do I hit ones so frequently? Jeez. Okay, so this is the jar dealer now. They have a lot more minions than I assumed. Just go here, look to set up a trade into the Dinomatic next turn to try and get back onto the board. Never mind.
Light the fuses!
Decent rolls for me, at least. I don't have an answer to that, though. So it's just kind of going to be a roadblock that deals 5 damage to me every turn.
Bask in my radiance.
There's also the spell wing it could hit.
You want to cast a spell?
And the Babbling Book.
Ruins dead ahead.
The Max. I think I need to try and squeeze in a Blastmaster Boom next turn.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
It could be a liability, as we've seen with the bomb.
One's short.
It doesn't immediately cast, but it does.
Relax. It's a party. The end.
So we do deny another copy of this at least. Let's draw. Could be beneficial. I would. I think these are all mostly fine. Let's do this though. I would very much like to be able to play the Dr. Boom next turn though.
Anybody?
That said, if they don't trade, there may not be the, and I don't have a, if they're able to avoid clearing the board here, or clear the board and avoid having to trade here. Who's that? Bloomstone.
The fate of the world hangs in the balance.
I've already cast a spell. $13.
Need light over here.
Looks like it's gonna be the Dr. Boom.
My hand is too full.
Okay. It's a lot more bombs that get shuffled in now. Wow. Suddenly my boom bots are kind of popping off.
I have many weapons in my arsenal.
Ow. If I had a nickel or something along those lines. I think there's one that gives me like health stat swap in here. So I just need to find that. Let's see if we get it here first. Because it still would be better.
By the power of the sun.
Unfortunately, this denies the draw, which could block a bomb.
Is too full.
2 for 2 in that regard. There are still 16 more bombs in their deck. 2.
Job done.
My hand is too full.
There's a chance we just die here.
We must stop this corruption.
Strapping a Ziliax to a boombot could make the death rattle heal for a bit more.
The heavens quake at my bruised waist.
Odd.
Unity, precision, primitive.
No. I had to separate the Ziliax because I want to get it back from the boom.
My hand is too full.
A simple step should do it.
Move! I handle you.
Runs short.
It didn't attack at all.
They're alive.
Primitive.
Last turn from the opponent seems a little weird. I just need 2 bombs here. There's 19 in their deck. Wasn't likely to happen, but it would have been nice. Nice random enemy minion there.
Runs short.
You're dead? Oh my god.
The adversary.
This deck is not one that I would recommend.